Hi everyone, Dr. Max here. Really happy to have the chance to interview somebody that's really inspiring for me. I had the chance to follow one of his workshop on breathwork yesterday. So I present to you Giten Tonkov. Hi Giten, thanks
Hi, Max.
for this interview. How do you feel right now?
I'm feeling very good. It's amazing to be here at the Tantra Festival. Yesterday's workshop was fantastic. I was really touched by the space that was in the room when we finished the workshop. It was very tangible, the presence of love and vulnerability. So that was very touching to me.
Yeah, it was. I was there. I would like if you could share with the viewers what is it that you do, just generally in your life and in your work as a healer.
What I do is that I teach training in a modality that I created. It's called BioDynamic Breathwork and Trauma Release. And this modality came around over the years of experimenting with breathwork and body work and trauma healing. So I teach these trainings around the world. This is my passion. It's my life's work come together, and I would not want to be doing anything else.
Sweet. And how did you get involved into this kind of work? How did it come into your life?
It was a long journey. I became a massage therapist at the age of 22 in '94, a very long time ago, and it was just passion of working with the body, and after a while I got a chance to come to Osho, who was a master and a mystic, and I spent a lot of years in India, and this was my first experience with breath work, working at Osho Meditation Resort in Pune. Yes. So the very first experience of working with breath totally blew my mind. From the very first session, I got taken apart piece by piece and cried like I've never cried before. And ever since that first session, I knew, wow, I want to work with this modality. So the next year, I came back to Pune for training and came back many times after. So I studied with my original teachers for about 7 or 8 years. With breath work, first in India, then in Osho Miasto in Italy. And after I started to develop my own approach, which is based in breath in combination with body work and movement, which produces trauma release. So we're looking at the initial result that breath produces of charging the body, supported with touch and a particular kind of movement that supports the opening of very deep core tissues that we all store trauma basically at the core of our body. The traumatic experiences are stored there. So any tension that's related to past traumatic experiences has the chance to release from the body. So my journey was of going through these modalities, first the body work, then the breath, and studying the trauma healing, and looking for modalities that I can put together to support the trauma release in a very gentle way, without cathartic expression, or with a very minor cathartic expression that person can express, but at the same time be fully present to their experience.
And what was amazing was the energy during the workshop, was this feeling of safety. And we talked earlier and you said how safety was an important thing. Well, it had to be there for that kind of healing to happen. So I'd like to hear a word on that.
By far, safety is a primary component that needs to be there. Without safety, no one will open up. So the way that I work in the workshop, I create first a safe space for the training, for even a 2-hour workshop. So people come in and they are able to open up. They feel relaxed. They feel trusting that they are able to touch upon something that's been living in their system for years maybe, but did not get the chance to come up to the surface. So safety is a criteria that not needs to be there without any doubt. Number one thing that needs to be there. And how I create a safe environment is that when I come into the room, I am completely blank. Meaning I empty my mind, I create sort of like a channel that I am just a tool for the bigger to come through me.
Yeah.
And another thing is that I bring my own nervous system to a place of complete relaxation. Means that people that are in the workshop, they don't expect that they have to perform for me. I come in completely blank, supporting the space for them to step into whatever needs to happen. So they feel trust in that.
So I hear that if you want everybody to feel safe and open, you first you come into this peace inside, full of openness of what is there. And so that's a really important structure, your presence.
You know, the vibration of silence is a lot more powerful than any vibration of confusion and trauma and pain. And the vibration of pain and trauma and confusion always gravitates to come to silence. So just creating that space that's available for people to step into the space that I'm offering, that in itself creates the space of safety and trust. So I don't want anything from them. They're good as they are. They can heal their trauma. They can wait another 5 years if they want to. There's no agenda. I'm there for them, and no matter what happens for them is fine.
You're providing the setting, the opportunity, and it's their choice if they want to grab it.
Yes, that's what's called safety container. The container where they can be with whatever experience that comes with them, and that's okay. And I'm there just to support them to come into the safety within themselves, to find that resource, to find that safety, to find the vibration of peace that supports trauma release in the end.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering if you had one advice for me and my wonderful camera woman and my viewers also. One advice, what would it be?
If I had one advice is meditate every single day. Don't miss a day. This is something that supports you to step out from identifying with any story that lives in your mind that supports trauma to be living in your body, in your life, to manifest in your life. So meditation is something that provides an opportunity to look at yourself objectively without identifying with anything. So for me, the best tool that I use every day and I can recommend for everyone to use is meditation. And it doesn't have to be meditation sitting silently on the cushion. Anything you do can be meditation. It can be dance, it can be making love, it can be taking a walk, it can be even washing your dishes, as long as you're just aware of yourself with non-judgmental awareness of anything that's going on for you. This is meditation.
Thank you. My last question, if my viewers want to get a hold of you, how can you do that?
Very simple. My website is biodynamicbreath.com, and it has all of the information about this work, biodynamic breathwork and trauma release. It has schedule of all the workshops that are happening around the world.
Sweet. Well, a big thank you. I hope this video reaches everyone that needs to hear that. And I wish you a good festival.
Thanks, Max. Thanks for having me. Thanks, everybody.